Okay, continuing. Identify the independent and dependent variables. Write an equation in function notation, or write a function, for the situation. A fitness center charges a $100 initiation fee plus $40 a month. What does that mean for you? So in the real world, when you join something, you don't join for free. Some places you do, a lot of places you don't. You have to pay a joining fee or a starting cost. So that means even if I don't go to the gym at all, like even if I buy a membership and I never go, I still have to pay a fee. If I buy a membership at like month 0, before I've even gone to the gym, I pay a fee. That's your initiation fee. Different than your monthly fee. So the total cost depends on the number of months plus the $100 it costs you to join. So your dependent variable is the cost, the total cost, and your independent variable is the number of months. And M is going to represent the number of months that you go to the gym or you go to the fitness center. Now the function for the amount the fitness center charges you is the function of M, or months, so the cost depends on the months, equals 40M, so 40 times the number of months, $40 per month, plus the $100 to start. Or you can write it as Y equals 40X plus 100. In this case, Y would be the total cost and X would be the number of months. And normally, you can go back and forth for function notation. You can write f of x or y equals. On paper, we see a lot of f of x, and when we graph, we use a lot of y equals. And the reason we use y equals when we graph is because on a graph, we have x and y for coordinate points. So this is just kind of the difference, but know they are interchangeable and they mean the same thing. So we're going to show why this works. So a fitness center charges $100 plus $40 a month. So at 0 months, like I said, you're spending $100. 0 times 40 is 0 plus 100 is 100. On 1 month, you're spending, the total you have spent is $140. So 1 times 40 plus 100. So you're not spending that extra 100 every month. So when this is showing you the money made, that's the total money. 2 months, 2 times 40 plus 100, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, etc. So we're going to move on. Identify the independent and dependent variables. Write an equation in function notation for this situation. Stephen buys lettuce that costs $1.69 a pound. So I want you to take a minute and I want you to write down, what do you think is the independent variable? What do you think is the dependent variable? And what do you think this would be written as in function notation? Remember, you can use y equals or you can do f of x. So the total cost depends on how many pounds of lettuce Stephen buys. So total cost is your y, and pounds of lettuce is your x. Dependent, total cost, independent, pounds. And your function would be f of x equals 1.69x or y equals 1.69x. So every pound will cost another $1.69. So this is kind of different than the other problem because, if you think like going to the grocery store, unless you go to Aldi where they charge you for a cart, or you go somewhere where they charge you per bag, normally they are not pre-charging you to buy groceries. So there's no starting fee. So the only thing you're paying is what you buy. So in this case, he's only paying $1.69 for each bag of lettuce, or pound of lettuce, sorry. Okay, we're going to try it again. Identify the independent and dependent variables. Write an equation and function notation for the situation. An amusement park charges a $6 parking fee plus $29.99 per person. Okay, so what do you think is the independent variable? What do you think is the dependent variable? And how would you write this in function notation? So the total cost depends on the number of people in the car plus the $6 that you're going to spend to park. So dependent variable is the total cost. Independent variable, the number of people in the car. We'll let x represent the number of people in the car, and we'll write the equation for as f of x equals 29.99x plus 6, or $29.99 a person plus the $6 to park. And that's it. And I'm going to zoom into myself. All right, guys, you are going to go to the next slide, and you're going to practice this a few times on a few practice problems to make sure you've got it down pat. And then you have a quizzes assignment that's going to correspond with this lesson.